Hi, I'm Lee Jones. I'm assessment coordinator for all the state assessments that we deal with. I'm going to go through a brief update of what's going on with assessments this fall. At the top of the page here, I have a couple of websites that are very useful for information related to assessments. The first one, the Kansas Assessment Program, ksassessments.org. The website has been recently redesigned. It's much more user-friendly than it has been, and I encourage you to explore that. The KSDE assessment page, kind of a rather lengthy link there. It's very easy to access if you just go to ksde.org, and then on the alphabet choose A and go down to assessments, and you'll get to our assessment page. As we have the past couple of years, Mary Matthews and I are going to provide some regional test coordinator training in September and October. If you wish to attend those, register through the service center nearest you. We also will be doing our once or twice a month virtual training with the first one beginning September 11th. All of the information regarding those in terms of times and dates and some additional information about assessments are on the CAP website on the calendar link. This next section is probably one of the most important things for this time of year right now for district test coordinators. District test coordinators are required to receive the test security and ethics training every year that we provide and sign off that you have done so. In order to do that, we've gone to an online format the last couple of years. This year, the training materials will be on the CAP website. They're not there yet, but they should be in the next week or so. District test coordinators need to go online then, go through all of the training, and then there will be a link to send you to the Help tab on the Educator Portal page, where you have to sign off that you have actually taken the training, fill in your information at the bottom of the page, and that way we know that you have actually done the training you're supposed to do. It is then the district test coordinator's responsibility to make sure that every person that's involved with state assessments has that security training, and the training materials are provided on the CAP web page exactly where you find the training for the district test coordinators. There have been some changes in the dynamic learning maps, our alternate assessment for students that are severely cognitively disabled. The DLM is now fully instructionally embedded. So there's not a separate spring window with all of the other assessments that's generated by the testing system. It's all instructionally embedded. What this means is that we now have two long instructionally embedded windows. The fall window is September 9 to December 20, and the spring window is February 3rd to May 15th. During that time, teachers must select essential elements required by the blueprint and create instructional plans, instruct, and assess the students on the entire blueprint. They must do that in the fall window and then repeat the process all over again in the spring window. They can change linkage levels, and they have a little bit of flexibility in the essential elements they select, but they must completely cover the blueprint twice. If you have questions about how that works and how that's different, please contact Carrie Rogers or me. Carrie's email is crogers@ksde.org, and mine is ljones@ksde.org. The other thing I want to talk about a little bit is the ACT program. Last year, we started with the process of allowing ACT and work keys to be taken by juniors and some seniors, and the state would pay for it. The legislature appropriated money for that. This year, we've added another assessment to that, and that's the pre-ACT 8-9. I've put the Kansas ACT link to the web page on there. It's not currently been updated. So the dates and things are last year's dates, but it will be updated soon by ACT. We will again have some on-site training provided by ACT. The first one is September 30th at the University of Kansas, and the other one is September 1 at Wichita State University. These trainings are free, and we encourage you to send people that will be involved in administering the ACT, the work keys, or the pre-ACT to these trainings. The link for the sign-up is also shown there on the page. You just go there and register for the assessment, or excuse me, for the training. Okay, the pre-ACT 8-9 is a variation of the pre-ACT that you may be familiar with. As with the other assessments from ACT that state is paying for, all public school grade 9 students may participate in this. The window is October 14th through September 1st, and that's all we have information on right now. ACT will be sending out registration information, and we will follow up on our listserv supporting that sometime in September. ACT and work keys, all public school grade 11 students may participate in either or both of these assessments, even if they have taken them before. This year, the seniors will not be included as we did last year. They had the opportunity as juniors to take it, so we're not planning on having seniors participate in this year. And again, it's not quite time to start the registration process for that. The managed participation window for ACT and work keys is November 4th through November 27th. Dates you can see on the screen here. ACT for paper administration is again one day, February 25th. For work keys, the paper administration is February 26th. For the accommodations window, ACT is February 25 through 28 and March 2 through 6. And the work keys is February 26 through March 6. The online window for ACT is February 25th through 27 and March 3 through 5. And that's Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday only, as you check those dates. And the work keys is February 25th and again to March 6th. Last year, we had some misinformation from ACT and some misunderstandings about the complexity and the difficulty of administering ACT online and locking down computers for a couple of weeks is what they told us. And so we had very few districts that participated. Only about 200 students took the ACT online last year. We have since found out that we were given misinformation and that it's not nearly as difficult as we thought. So we're encouraging people to use the online for both ACT and work keys. You will have to check in their technology manual and see if your devices are supported, because they don't support everything, but pretty much the ones that Kansas districts use are supported. As you think about whether this is worth the effort or not, one of the huge benefits for ACT is the students get their results back much quicker, and it's easier to do that from the online testing. A second benefit to the online testing is that you would have a window of several days rather than one day as you do with the paper. That gives you a little more flexibility for the assessments. And students are used to taking these tests online. We do all our other assessments online, so you might find it really beneficial to do it that way if you have the capacity to do so. We will continue to give you updates on all of these things, and additionally other assessments related items as we go through the year on the test coordinators listserv. And in the meantime, if you have questions about assessments, please feel free to contact me, ljones@ksde.org, and I will do my best to help you out. Thank you.